Let me get my thoughts together. Like, wow. Hey guys, Vanessa here, and in today's video I'm going to be telling another— whoa! I just stepped on, you know the little thing by the door that has like the little springs on it? I just stepped on it and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But anyways, back on topic, I'm going to be telling a story time today, and I don't even know where to start with this story. Let me just give you guys a little background. Oh, wait, before we start, I just wanted to apologize in advance for the little lines going through my shirt. My window has blinds on it, which is right behind the camera, and the light shines through the blinds and it kind of leaves these lines, and I'm really sorry. It's something I can't control. I could if I would. But anyways, back to the story. So let me give you guys background like I started to before I started rambling about the lines on my shirt. If you guys didn't know, which you shouldn't know because I've never mentioned it before, but I work retail, and which that means that I deal with the direct public on a daily basis, and I love my job. Everybody that I work with is extremely nice. The hardest part about it is dealing with some people that come in that really just aren't the nicest or just aren't the happiest for whatever reason. I personally am a happy person, and I think a lot of things that happen are funny that maybe shouldn't be funny. Like this story time, I was holding back my smile so bad. I just wanted to laugh about it because sometimes I just don't understand why some people come in the store that I work in such a bad mood for no reason, I guess. So I'm going to leave the store that I work with completely anonymous because I mean, I'm gonna leave it very vague. I don't think anybody needs to know where I work. I mean, didn't your mom ever tell you not to give out your phone number to strangers or your address or your workplace? I mean, because my mom did. Anyways, I guess it's just like any other retail place, I guess. It's a clothing store. We sell other things at the store as well, as like accessories and shoes and so forth. Usually when I do have someone who's a little bit angry come through to my register, it's usually someone who's doing a return or exchange. But this person was doing neither. She was doing a purchase, which it's really rare that people get mad when you do purchases because literally all you do is ask, "Hi, how are you?" You just ring it up, put it in the bag, debit, credit, or cash, rip your receipt, and have a nice day. Like it's not hard. Like, I mean, anyone can do that, right? Like, just get them in and out of the door. But no, of course, some people, for whatever reason, they're just mad, and I don't understand why. Like, I just want to like put a sunshine over their cloud. I just don't get it. Like, I find most situations funny when other people don't. And I really, like, I'm not sure if I've already said this or not, but I was holding back my smile so bad because I just didn't understand why she was so upset, and she was making it seem like this situation was my fault. So anyways, I just keep rambling and being extremely vague, so let me just get into the story. So this customer comes through to my register, which I don't think I mentioned. I am a cashier at the place that I work with. I guess you could say head cashier. I'm trying to be extremely vague with titles and with places. But anyways, she comes to my register, and I've seen her in here a few times, and every single time when she comes, whoever's register it is that she's at, she seems to give them a hard time. So like, I mean, she's given me a hard time once before. I wasn't really expecting it though, because she seems like such a nice lady. Like, she comes up all happy, like, "Hi, how are you?" All jolly, you know, and I'm like, "I'm good, how are you?" You know, well, I usually say it first, but she's like always like really like full of enthusiasm, like every time when I see her, and then all of a sudden she just gets this cloud over her, and she gets really angry, I guess, and I don't Don't ask me why. Oh no, you know what? She was doing an exchange, I believe. So disregard all the other information that I just said about her doing a purchase, and that purchases are easy because she was doing an exchange. Usually people are upset with exchanges because they're going to get store credit back, and they don't really want the store credit, they want their money back. Most store return policies is within 30 days, and the store that I work at is no different. So she did I'm pretty sure she exchanged something, and then she didn't spend all of the money that she was using from the exchange because either she paid with the store credit or it was after the 30 days. So she was getting back a store credit card. I ring up her things, and then I grab the store credit card and I tell her, you're getting back $6.66 on your store credit card. I don't think anything of it. I mean, of course I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, like 666, you know, like in my head, but I'm not thinking like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna curse me or anything like that. I'm just thinking like, okay, like that's a weird number. I mean, I give customers back $9.11 all the time and they never complain about it. So I'm just thinking, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, like whatever. And usually if that does happen in like other stores, you know, people usually just kind of like buy something else or will put something back instead of doing what this customer decided to do, I guess. So she says okay after I let her know that's $6.66, you know, which I tell everybody it wasn't because of the number or anything like that. Wasn't the reason why I was letting her know that it was that amount. I just let everybody know, and I put it on there. And then the store credit card is made out of like a cardboard or like paper like material. So then I take out a pen and I write the amount on it, which I hadn't done yet. I hadn't written anything on there yet. So I gave her receipt and she says, how much is on it? And I just told her, you know, so I was like, okay, like I didn't think nothing of it. I'm just like, well, I wonder why she asked again. Maybe she didn't hear, you know? I tell her, oh, we have $6.66. Let me tell you how her face went from like to like, really? Like her face just was like, and she just looked at me and I handed her a receipt. I'm like, oh, here's your receipt for the return. And she was like, oh, no. No, what? Like, what do you mean, no? And she's like, I can't take this. Like, these aren't her exact words because, I mean, this happened maybe like a month ago. Maybe a little less than a month, like 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure, but it happened a while back, so I don't remember her exact words, but I'm pretty sure she said something along the lines of, I can't take that. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, oh, okay, like, do you want to buy something else? She was like, wait, it's how much? And then I was like, $6.66. And so she's like, why do you keep saying it? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, okay, it's on the receipt. And I hand it back to her and she looks at the number and she says, you take it. And then I'm like, oh, okay, like, you don't want the receipt? And she's like, no, give me a pen. Do you have a pen? I pull out the pen and she's like, scratch the number out, scratch it out. I then ask her, you know, like, oh, like, do you want to buy something else, you know? And she said no. She takes the pen at this point and starts scratching out the number or whatever. And I'm pretty sure she ripped the number like off of the receipt. Like she picked at it enough to where it like came off. At our location, we can give cash back for store credit if it's under a certain amount. So I asked her if she wanted the cash instead, but I don't think she understood because I told her, I was like, I can give you cash back, but you will still get back the same amount that's on the store credit. She said yes at first, so I started to do the transaction, and then she said no, and I asked her if she wanted to return it and buy it in a different way, and she said yes. So she returns her items or whatever, and we like completely like redo like the whole transaction or whatever. And instead of her paying a different way, she, of course, like she gets the exact same thing and she returns the same thing. So she's gonna get back the same amount. Instead of switching it up, you know, and buying something else or taking something off, she didn't do that. It gets to the point where she's getting back the little store credit card, and I let her know, like, you're gonna get back the same amount. Did you want to buy something? And she still says no. And it's the number again. I let her know, I was like, you have the same amount on there. I don't want to say the number again because she was already like on me about having the same number, you know. She didn't even like me saying the number or whatever. I'm just thinking in my head, like, okay, like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, and so I give her the card or whatever, and again, she scratches off the receipt and all that, and I was like, okay, like, do you want the cash back? Like, we're just going in circles at this point. Like, I just feel so bad because, like, I don't know if she's not understanding or she's not listening. Like, I'm just not sure. I just want to help her so she can be on her way and I can finish what I'm supposed to be doing. So she's like, yes, give me the cash back. She rips up the receipt. She gets all mad. She's like, why do you keep saying that number? Why do you keep giving me this amount? Like, it's not my fault. Like, this is what you're buying. This has nothing to do with me. I give her the cash back and she's like, how much is it? It's the same. I tell her it's the same amount and she's mad again, and she's like, you keep saying that number, you keep giving me this amount, what's wrong with you? And she gets the money and she takes a penny of it and she goes, like, she puts it on the counter and she slides it to me all angrily and she says, you keep that penny. Okay. I'll keep the penny. I'll just put it in my drawer and I'll be over one cent. Like, okay, ma'am, like, I'll keep the penny and you have a nice day. This whole situation, like, didn't make sense. Like, I was just trying to help her out. Yeah, she must have thought I was like the devil or something, but you know, I like my job, and doing that job, I'm gonna deal with people that aren't the happiest and think everything's my fault on a regular basis. That's working at retail. I have a lot of stories like this if you guys want to hear them. I mean, I'm at my work, I'm in the workplace about 5 out of 7 days. I've been working at the same store for about an hour. Why was I gonna say an hour? I'm in a year, like just barely over a year. So yeah, I have a lot of story times like that. I mean, if you guys want to hear more of them, I will tell more of them. Just let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this story time. I know I probably rambled a lot and got off topic, but I'm so glad that you made it to the end, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and give me some feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Don't forget to follow my Twitter and my Instagram and my Snapchat. And I think that's it. I might be making a Facebook sometime soon, so look out for future videos. I'll put that down in the description box so you guys can go and like that or add me or whatever it is that you call it on Facebook. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll keep that information below. And I hope that you guys don't have any situations like that. If you work in retail, I'm sure you do. And just stay happy, because if you don't, you'll sound angry like that lady. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Holy crap, this video is on 21 minutes.